that dusty, that insecure person, that sad, soppy person strip your confidence away, take your peace of mind away, take your self-esteem away. Today, right, I went to the store. I don't know why some bullshit always happens at the store, but yeah, I was at the store, right? I was walking around with my family, and then these girls walked by. I didn't pay attention. And then all of a sudden, my mom's like pointing at them and making faces. I'm like, what's going on? And then she was like, oh, they were talking about us. In the whip of the motion, right? Just in the middle of it, I was like thinking, I'm like, who cares? But at the same time, I was like, in the heat of the moment, I flipped them off. I ain't gonna lie, I did. But after I was walking off, and I'm like, why did I do that? Like, I was thinking to myself, how did I let these teenage girls that I don't know, they don't know me, how did I let them strip away my peace of mind? You know, like, yeah, my mom was antagonizing it, but I shouldn't have joined on it too. You know, like, and this happened within seconds, and I didn't even know those girls were like talking about us until my mom pointed it out. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, who cares? Like, literally, who cares? Like, they're talking about us because they're so unhappy with how they are on the inside. And it made me forget. I'm like, people like that still exist. Like, people that like point at people and just laugh and make fun of them, they still exist. I was like, I thought we moved past that in the society. We didn't. And then I added fuel in the fire and I flipped them off. Like, why? What's going on here? I feel like that like stripped like 1,000 points off my aura just doing that. Like, there's two rights don't make a wrong. Like, two wrongs don't make a right. So I'm just standing there and I'm like, what did I just do? Why did I just do that? Like, I don't feel satisfied. I don't feel better about myself. I actually feel shitty now because I'm like, I stooped down to their level. Like, it made me realize, right, how much peace and self-confidence and high vibrational I am. Because, like, the thought of me looking at another person and talking bad about them does not even cross my mind. Like, I don't look at people and I'm like, what are they wearing? Why do they look like that? Or I just look at people like, I wonder what they're making with their groceries. Like, so it's like, I forgot, like, people think like this. And it just, see, that's confirmation. This is my calling. My calling is to speak peace within this world, and also speaking peace within myself, creating high vibrational people and keeping my vibration high. These people, these bots that are so low vibrational, that talk bad about other people, they hate themselves. They are miserable, and they want everybody else to be miserable just like them. We gotta comprehend this. I know it's easy to think, I don't do something like that, so why would another person do that? I know, right? But not everybody has the same mindset as you, you know? There's people out here that have the complete opposite of a mindset of you. There's people out here that hate themselves so much they don't even want to look in themselves in the mirror. Every time they see their reflection, they jump. So they want to cause harm and chaos and insecurity in other people. I love myself so much, I want another person to feel love too. I have this goal to compliment one person at least once a day. I have this goal. I've been doing this goal. How long have I been doing this goal? I don't know, man. I just one day I was like, why not? You know, like, so it's like, you are just a reflection of how you are on the inside. What you project is how you are on the inside. Literally. So you're sitting here and you're like, that person made fun of my shirt. They made fun of me. They laughed at me. It's because they laugh at themselves. They don't take themselves seriously. They don't have the confidence to even do what they want to do. You know, and instead of them acknowledging that, be honest, like, I'm insecure, let me change that, they rather just pretend like they're not. If a person reminds them, they're going to be like, no, I'm not. You cannot change until you accept that you need to change, unless you accept what you have right now needs improvement. So if you're just escaping from the idea, from the fact that you're insecure, you're never going to be confident because you can't accept that you're insecure. There's nothing wrong with being insecure unless you want to stay that way. Then that's a problem. But like I said, some people don't want to change. But you gotta like understand though, like this really opened my eyes. I'm like, bro, I forgot people really think this way. Like, you know how unpeaceful you gotta be to look at another person and try to make them feel shitty about themselves? Do you know how that's hell? So I believe that hell and heaven is a mindset. It's not a place. It's not a place. Heaven and hell is on earth. And it's based on how you think. It's based on your mindset. It's based on what's happening up here. It's based on the level of consciousness, level of vibration. What type of root chakra, like what type of chakra you're in. If you're staying in your root chakra, that's hell. It's red for a reason. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll go into like chakras and stuff into that. That's a whole different conversation. But yeah, like, it really reminded me, I'm like, yo, people actually think this way. Like, people actually like want to cause chaos and actually want to, like, I haven't experienced that in a while. You know, like I haven't experienced that in a while. Like, yeah, in public, I'll get looks, I'll get double takes, I'll get this and that. But it's like, I remember like as a kid when people used to laugh and point at me, it would hurt. But now I'm just like, okay, you know, like, even though it was in the heat of the moment and I was like, F y'all, and I flipped them off, I still was like, I gotta do better. Why did I do that? You know, I took accountability. Like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just walked away and be like, okay. And you know, what's next on the grocery list? Like, you know, like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, the opinions that people have of me have nothing to do with me. The opinions that people have of you has nothing to do with you. Literally. If something that person says is coming out of them, then it's not coming from you. It's not about you. You might be walking around, right? Nobody can point out a chosen one better than an insecure person. Nobody can pick out a confident person better than an insecure person. Because you sit around, right? You might feel like, why am I getting picked on all the time? Why am I always a target? It's because you're so used to your awesomeness, you don't even see it. You're just thinking this is average, this is normal. I thought everybody's like this. No, not everybody's like that. Like, there's people out here that are like, I can't show my face. I gotta wear this and this. I gotta do this for people to accept me. Like, people think like that. And if you think like that, be honest with yourself and you can grow and get better. Just trying to escape it is harming you more than helping you. Get out of your ego. Do not cater to your ego. Don't. And in society, like social media, that's just your ego. How you are on social media, that's your ego. How you feel whenever you get likes, whenever you get views, whenever you get this, that feeling that you get, you're feeding your ego, not your soul. You're feeding your ego. Social media caters to the ego, not your soul. And the more and more you cater to your ego, the more insecure you get. So be careful on what type of validation you have, because just because it feels good does not mean you should have it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. Like today, even though it was a small encounter, that really opened my eyes. Like, yo, I'm actually doing better than I think I am. I think I'm like, I need to grow more. There's things I need to fix. Yes, there's still things I need to improve, but I'm not appreciating how much I've gone from, how much I've improved, how much progress I've made. I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago, especially 2 years ago. So it's like, yo, like, this is crazy. You're doing better than you think you are. You know? Stay beautiful. Stay authentic. Stay genuine reflection. Comment down your thoughts. Comment down how you're feeling. How did this message help you? You know? Thank you for having time with Tati. I'm out.